no mistake, Meghan Markle is back, and this time looking for a starring role. But as ever, she can never do it alone, can she? Unless, of course, she's picking up her own awards like she did in New York at the Women in Vision. On this particular occasion, though, it looks like she's muscled her way in to a certain situation that not necessarily everybody's very pleased about. As ever, let me explain. Hi, how are you? You all right? Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm not bad myself, thanks. Just nod, I know. Yeah, you want to wave? Okay, we'll struggle. Nice to have your company today, as ever. Thank you so much for joining me. And also thank you for your lovely comments about the smoking video and Betty Davis, now Voyager, all of those glamorous people that made smoking so glamorous. But of course, so many didn't know the problems that would encounter for ill health. Interesting reading a lot of your comments on there, seriously. And fascinating, as I say, to know. Because when you think about it, you know, nobody tells you anything, do they? Every day you read something about what you shouldn't be eating or drinking, though. Terrifying stuff, isn't it, when you think? Back as ever, though, to your breaking roll story of the day. It's taken some time, hasn't it? But we saw that video with Harry and Meghan now coming back into the spotlight, just as it's a little bit empty, you see. The royals are going on holiday. They feel they can scoop up those empty column inches. I've forgotten what it was now, some charity that they filmed themselves being filmed doing a phone call. Apparently the kids were thrilled. That's all that matters. Don't really know what it's about. I don't think it's going to make a dent necessarily in their popularity. One thing that is problematic now, though, is simply this. You see, Harry and Meghan are now on the comeback trail. And in September, over in Germany, they're going out there for the Invictus Games. Now, as I've told you before, the Invictus Games I've got a lot of time for. The people. The people is the important thing. You know, those wonderful ladies and gents who are really defying all odds to show their true inner strength and determination. I really admire them, as many people should. But of course, it all comes at a price, doesn't it? Harry's going to be giving the closing speech in the middle of September. But guess what? Meghan has already bagged herself something of a starring role. Not only will she be featuring in certain things, and yes, parts of it are going to be filmed in the vain hope it can be shoehorned into this documentary. Then, of course, what Meghan will be doing, and I can tell you this 100%, is that she wants to be on stage in front of that adoring crowd, once again introducing her husband, yes, the Duke of Sussex. Now, this hasn't gone down particularly well. You see, even over in Germany, Harry and Meghan's popularity is not that, if you know what I mean. They're very, very supportive, as one can imagine, with their family connections of the British monarchy. But that doesn't bother Meghan. There's a chance for a spotlight, a brand new frock, and no doubt a few words to an adoring crowd. A brave move, isn't it, to go out there, considering that, you know, everything that she's done over the last year, the mock curtsy, everything like that, doesn't bother her. She will get up in front of the crowd, and as I say, no doubt they'll seal it with a kiss to prove everybody that all's well in the land of Harry and Meghan. But more importantly, how will this play out for the documentary? Well, as I said, you know, Harry's insisting that she is part of it, very much an integral part now of the Invictus Games, and he, allegedly, couldn't do it without her. So if anybody thought about dumping her at the last minute, you'd have to have a word with him too. Meghan, she believes, is well and truly back, sparkling in Germany this September. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.